take me through the emotions of there's still a game. There's Super Bowl. I know how it must. You go to sleep the night before the AFC Championship game, imagining yourself going to the Super Bowl, and now the one last game you play is the Pro Bowl. Where are you emotionally in terms of kind of putting to bed this past season?
Oh, it's definitely a lot of ups and downs. It was definitely tough because we definitely thought we were going to make the Super Bowl. They ended up playing a better game than we did, but at the end of the day, I'm truly happy because I was honored to be one of the top players in the NFL and was able to come to the Pro Bowl. So at first it was kind of hard for me, but after I found out the news, I had to just calm my soul a little bit, calm my spirits, and just be happy about this moment because many people don't get to enjoy this, and I'm just truly happy that I'm here.
Who was covering Chris Hogan? Who gets the blame? Come on, point some fingers today. The season's over.
Man, the whole defense get the blame, man. we just didn't execute the game plan the way we wanted to. Any given Sunday, any team can win in the NFL, and it's about who plays the best that day. And honestly, the Patriots have played a great game. They had a great game plan, and we just didn't play a really good game ourselves. So there's a combination of a few things, and that's what happened.
That's fair. I've heard Ben say the exact same thing. So I guess my question is then, in your heart of hearts, do you feel like your team was still the actual better team? You just weren't better last Sunday?
Yeah, I honestly do. I still think we were the better team. We weren't the best team Sunday, but I definitely still feel that we were the better team, man for man. They have a great quarterback, and that can take you a long way. But I definitely feel that we're the better team.
All right. Speaking of quarterbacks, Ben Roethlisberger has come out and said he's going to think it over. He might look. It's crossed his mind. When you hear that from your star quarterback, what do you think?
Oh man, at the end of the day, nobody wants to hear that. But I have Ben for back no matter what he does. He has a long career. He probably has all his expectations, man, and I definitely want a career the way he has it. And I have his back no matter what. But I truly, as a teammate, as a fan of football, and as a fan of the Steelers, man, I definitely love to have Ben back because I feel like we're so close and we can definitely jump over that hump.
All right, so but you don't really think he's retiring? Like when we heard it, we're like, oh boy, no chance. Do you actually think Ben Roethlisberger's not going to be there day one of the season next year?
The thing is you just never know. I really hope not. I really hope he's there, honestly. And but the thing is, everybody has their own feelings, their own plan, how their body feels, how their family thinks, what their family wants them to do. And if that's what he feels and that's what his family wants him to do, we can't be mad at him. And, if I retire today, people can't be mad at me. That's just the decision that we made, and people have to respect it. But honestly, I promise you I don't want that to happen at all.
Okay, so Ryan Shazier, Pro Bowler, Pittsburgh Steelers, joining us. Doug Gottlieb Show, CBS Sports Radio, here on TV on CBS Sports Network. You guys couldn't, and some of it was game plan, I guess. You guys couldn't get pressure on Tom Brady. If you were to tell the Atlanta Falcons, dude, how do you get to Tom Brady? Because he picked you guys apart.
Yeah, we just didn't have a good game plan. Guys didn't do their jobs well enough. We sat in the zone too much. And I think since they got hit up the middle pretty hard last time, that they didn't want that to happen again. And I think they were protecting themselves for that. And that's what they did. But definitely, if you can get pressure up in the middle and get in his face, it will really help you out in the game and controlling the game the way you want to.
You chose to go to the Pro Bowl. C.J. Mosley did not accept the invite, so you accept the invite. Is there, for you, look, you're a prideful guy. You want to be one of not just the great Steeler linebackers of all time, recognized one of the great linebackers to ever play the game. Do you feel any different about it because you weren't one of the initial selections to the Pro Bowl?
I definitely felt some type of way when I wasn't initially selected for the Pro Bowl, and it definitely made me feel bitter and salty. But at the end of the day, I understood that the fans and everybody, they voted for who they thought that the guy was. I know I have to do a better job of staying healthy and just do a better job with this. Being there every game of the year, I know that definitely helped my case, but I definitely felt like I had a Pro Bowl season. So to be able to get here as alternate, and I just want to show everybody what I can do while I'm here, and I just want to continue to be able to come. I promise this won't be my last, and I'm going to be here years to come.
Yeah, you only played in 13 games. That's probably a big reason why. Also, you're known for in cold weather having your shirt off before playoff games. Now you're in warm weather, so you can't really top that, right? Like, do you just walk around with no shirt the whole time?
Nah, I had my shirt on the first 2 days of practice, and I took it off today. So, I like to change it up sometimes, but yeah, I definitely the warm weather is kind of killing me right now.
Have you seen the video? Did you watch the dodgeball game yesterday? Were you around during the dodgeball game?
I didn't really get to watch it.
Have you seen the video of Alex Smith throwing a dodgeball?
No.
It's the most unquarterback-like dodgeball. Like you would think, especially it's not long. Like Alex Smith is a precision passer, a lot of underneath stuff, right? Like you guys played against him in the playoffs, right? He's captain check.
Yeah, right.
You would think he's plucking dudes off left and right. The video is alarming. I don't know whether he was trying to protect his shoulder and his elbow, but he was slinging its sidearm into. It was for an NFL quarterback. It was like 50 Cent. It was like 50 Cent throwing out the first pitch. That's how bad it was.
Oh, yeah. I need to check that out, man. I definitely need to watch that because he's definitely a great quarterback. So I want to see what his dodgeball skills are like.
How do you play and not get hurt? Like, how do you be you? Like, what do you do in this game?
A lot of times you just have to be yourself, man. A lot of times when you think about injuries and think about not trying to get hurt, that's when people tend to get hurt more often. So I'm just going to go out there, just play my game, and try to have fun with these guys. And at the end of the day, none of us want to really hurt each other or do anything to injure anybody, so we're just gonna go out there and have fun. And is it like Anchorman, right? Nothing above the neck, nothing below the knee. Okay, just if you wrap me up, I'll fall down, so it'll be over. Is that kind of the plan? So this is my first one, so I'm still trying to figure out. I'm gonna have to gauge it out in the first few series of the game, and we'll find out. Yeah,
I look, it's better that your first one on defense and your first one on offense. Like your first one on offense, you might be a wide receiver, like, hey, nobody's going to hit me. You go over the middle and bam! But if your first one on defense, it's okay. You can kind of set the tone. Nobody sets the tone on you.
Yeah, you're right. And that's what I like about defense. I always hit people before they hit me.
It's a good thing Harry Douglas isn't there, right? That's
it'll be some problem.
Ryan Shazier joining us in the Doug Gottlieb Show on CBS Sports Radio. Was there any carryover from the Antonio Brown Facebook Live stuff? Like outsider media guys, like it's a distraction. They had to answer at the press conference. You were in the locker room. Was it part of the lead up to the game?
I honestly don't feel like it was a distraction. The media tried to blow it up more than it was. Everybody has Antonio's back, so we're not really worried about what happens. So I don't really think it was a distraction. I don't think it really bothered people as much as people really thought it did.
So when Ben said, when Ben seemed to put pressure on the franchise about getting more weapons, is that something that all you guys feel?
See, he's on offense, so. He's on offense, so he knows that a little bit more than I do. I watch the games, but honestly, when I'm on the sideline, I kind of focus on what my job is and what I'm trying to do next. But I definitely watch our offense because we definitely have one of the best ones in the NFL. So if Ben feels that way, we definitely need to do it.